Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Buckhorn Lake Christmas Classic. Is that the going name for this shindig, Jeff?
Sounds like a good one to me, even if it's not. That's what we can call it. Big day of basketball ahead either way.
Big day of basketball. This is a 3 full-day event. They had a full day of basketball here yesterday, full day today, and full day tomorrow as well. But we've got Cordia Lions coming to town to take on the Buckhorn Wildcats boys basketball. And then we got girls coming up right after this. We're going to take a quick break, get situated here, and get ready to rock Buckhorn versus Cordia on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South, on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
We're back here, folks. Buckhorn High School. This is my second time back in the gym after the remodel from the floods of a couple years ago, Jeff. Things looking good here.
Yeah, it is. The gym, you know, I talked to Miss Mildred Blank earlier out in the hallway. They're still doing, some work in some of the classrooms. It's sort of, still under construction in certain parts of the school, but the gym looks really good. And, my second time over here as well. I always enjoy coming over here to Buckhorn, covering their teams, and I know that these folks are definitely happy to be back home, so to speak.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, nobody more appreciative than the efforts to promote the athletes around here than the Buckhorn folks. When I was at WYMT, WYMT had never done a televised game over here at Buckhorn, and they started to get a pretty good team, and I started floating the idea of let's go over there and do a game. And John Noble was the coach at the time, and I messaged him and I said, hey, would you guys be interested in us coming over here and doing a game? And they I said we might need to work something out, finding a place to set us up in the stands. And they were just like, okay, yeah, just tell us what to do, and we'll do it. And rolled up here, and they actually built a riser. They just got a crew together and built a riser to put the guys up in the stands for the camera crew. Mildred and the whole family came out, cleaned the gym, ready to go, so it'd be ready for TV. But I'll tell you right here, ready for TV tonight here on WSGS, or this morning, sorry. I never get used to these 11 a.m. tips. But this is ready for prime time.
It is, and it looks really good and a huge crowd on hand. Cordia usually travels pretty well. They're going to bring a decent crowd. Buckhorn brings a decent crowd. And where these first two games are Buckhorn versus Cordia, boys and girls, I expect, this place to be rocking early this morning.
Yeah, Cordia, not too far away as the crow flies, but I don't know if there's really a quick way to get here, Cordia to Buckhorn. You know what I mean? It's like you got to get back out to Hazard and then head down 28. But hey, this is nothing better going on over here this side of the mountain today than the Christmas Classic here. We've got several games on the air today. We got a doubleheader to start things off, Cordia and Buckhorn boys and girls, and I think Perry Powell later this evening. I think it's scheduled for 5:30, but who knows when it'll actually start,
Yeah, it's one of those things, if you're listening, watching, you don't have a whole lot to do. A lot of these Christmas tournaments, teams play away. I know Hazard's in Gatlinburg this week. Yep. Perry Central was in Gatlinburg before Christmas. If you want to watch some high school basketball, come on over to Buckhorn today, and you'll be ready to watch some high school basketball, 14th region action at its finest.
Yeah, a lot of teams make a trip of it. Hey, for a lot of these teams, it's a bit of a trip to come down here, and I'd say some of them are playing back-to-back nights, back-to-back days. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys aren't posted up at the lodge for the weekend.
Right, yeah. Good accommodations. Not too far to travel once you're over here. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah. Got about 12 minutes before we get rolling here with tip-off, but coaches are getting situated with the officials before the game. Captain's meeting right now. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see if we can get a couple interviews with these coaches and get things rolling. 11:30 away from tip-off, Cordia versus Buckhorn on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Okay, Rewards Bot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Rewards Bot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at People's Bank and Trust Company in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations, apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Spring course registration is upon us at Hazard Community and Technical College. We've got you covered with a wide range of program options, from business to healthcare and from construction to transportation. Invest in you, tuition on us. Get in, get out, get employed. Call today at 606-487-3293. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are courtside. Coach Shannon Blank of the Buckhorn Wildcats. Coach, big weekend of basketball here, 3 days. How's it going here hosting the Classic?
It's going pretty good. Yesterday went really well. We had 6 games, had 11 teams. Lincoln can't play twice. Good competition, good atmosphere. It's a good day. And any day's a good day if you spend all day in the basketball gym.
Absolutely. 3 big days here. We'll talk a little bit more about the schedule as the day goes on here, but you got a game against the Cordia Lions today. what are you looking for out of your team going into this one?
It's going to have to be out hustle and outwork them. They're a very physical team. I watched their game against Lee County yesterday, and they are physical on defensive end, and we got to get used to that physicality because that's been our weakness all year, and we have to get used to that.
Where's the big suit at? Last time we were here, you were rocking the 3-piece suit, making us look bad.
It's just the holidays.
But you got the classic pull over here. I got one. I'll make sure to freak. But looks looking good here today. You guys always roll out the red carpet here. You guys play tomorrow too.
Lee County tomorrow.
How do you manage something like this, having games back to back like that?
Well, just got getting ready to play mentally every day. Physically, you're going to be tired, but it's all a mental game at that point, especially on the third day. Whoever has the strongest mentality is going to win that game.
All right, Coach, your team's heading on in here. We'll let you get to them. Good luck.
Good luck today, Coach.
All right, thank you all.
Coach Shannon Blank of the Wildcats talking us up a little bit here. We got 7:40 on the clock. I was going to try to get Coach Smith as well, but we'll just have to imagine what he's going to say. I mean, these coaches, they don't tell you nothing in the pregame anyway, Jeff. Just got to play hard and hustle. It's they got people. There's too many people scouting the WSGS live feed on Facebook. Go back in the locker room and tell them, hey, here's the game plan.
We don't want to, leak any secrets. That's the thing. They want to keep everything sort of tight-lipped. But Buckhorn, they picked up a big win here yesterday over June Buchanan, 69-23. So, I imagine that Coach Blank was able to rest some of his, primary key guys in that, big lopsided win. And today may be a little more competitive against Cordia. Like you said, they like to play physical. That is going to be sort of the tail of the tape here today.
Yeah, Cordia, I mean, they've been known for – I guess Cordia has been they've gone through multiple transformations over the last several years. I can remember back when I was in school, they were a scrappy team. They were a scrappy team, and a lot of times it was you had a lot of kids on the team that wanted to prove a point. Maybe they were at Perry Central or Hazard, and Knott County wouldn't get the playing time they want. So a lot of them would roll the dice on themselves, head over to Cordia, and transfer and try to make a name for themselves in bigger fish in a smaller pond. Then enter Roderick Rhodes, and the kids kept transferring in, but it was a different ball game. You know what I mean? It was countrywide.
Yeah, it was, and they had some talented teams at Cordia during that time. A lot of guys, went on to play at collegiate basketball at a very high level, and they went through that transformation, and now Rhodes has left. Coach Mitch Smith taking over, and it's more back to the traditional students coming from Lotts Creek, Perry, and Knott counties, like you mentioned, and been a couple down years, and I know their record. 1-7. I know Coach Smith wants, a few more wins in that win column. But, everybody that I've talked to, he's got them playing hard. They're doing it, trying to do it the right way. And it's one of these teams that you're going to look to see improve and grow as the season goes on, and definitely in years to come.
I don't know if how many of their folks at home followed the saga at Cordia, but they were actually, the KHSAA actually handed them the quote-unquote death penalty. Where they had said for 2 years they couldn't have a program. They ended up appealing that, took it to court, and they ended up getting to have half of a season 1 year and then a full season the next year, but they could not play in the postseason for 2 years. And while that happened, they won the All-A State Championship.
Yeah. Definitely, an interesting time to keep up with high school basketball around here. You had to keep up with it, through the media and through the courts. But and those, sanctions handed down by the High School Athletic Association definitely hurt Cordia in the years to come. You play all season long, you practice all season long, and you don't have the hope of winning a district or winning a region. And that's hard to get young kids to buy into, and now all that's behind them, and trying to move forward and grow from that, and put a competitive team out here on the floor.
I think the first year of their penalties, they didn't end up in the All-A because of some type of clerical error or something. Like they were the All-A is an independent organization, operated outside of the KHSAA, so it didn't impact their availability one way or another, but somehow it didn't end up in the first year. Then the second year they won it. But either way it goes, a lot of people have a lot of opinions to say on the way things went. Roderick Rhodes, if you're listening, baby, we miss you. We missed you. Come on back. It was a lot more interesting. But either way it goes, I'm sure there's some coaches in the region that don't agree with me.
Yeah, a lot of them glad he's gone. There was some.
He had some good teams. He had some good teams. I remember he had Perry Central in the semis basically dead to rights at Letcher Central. Some last minute theatrics kind of went the way of the Commodores, but they were a heartbeat away from the 14th region finals against Knott County. And what kind of game would that have been?
Gosh almighty, that would have been a dogfight. The in-county rivalry that we see that in multiple areas in eastern Kentucky, but that Cordia Knott County Central rivalry has always been a good one. But like you said, it was amped up even more during the Roderick Rhodes era, and Knott County was loaded too. Had
Cameron Justice, Evan Hall.
Yeah,
it was big time.
Yeah, Perry Central with Braxton Beverly and Justin Johnson, Dane Tobler. So you had those three teams, and it was just who beat who on any given night.
Then you had Buckhorn with Matt Day.
Yeah,
this was a good time for basketball. We're going to take one last break though. When we come back, we're going to kick things off here. Buckhorn versus Cordia on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Get moving again with Hazard ARH Orthopedics' full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. Our skilled surgeons and healthcare providers use the latest techniques to help you regain mobility. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, we offer both non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Don't let pain hold you back. Call Hazard ARH Orthopedics at 487-7649. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
We got some pregame festivities here. Jeff about ready to get rolling here, and I guess we come back right in time for the anthem here. Though we'll take a quick break as we stand up, hand over hearts. We'll be right back.
For generations, insurance companies have been mysterious creatures, denying benefits to people of Appalachia more than anywhere else in the country. If you have been in a car wreck and the insurance company is denying your claim, a band of hardcore lawyers at the Mullins Law Firm are out to solve the biggest mystery of them all. Bigfoot? No, not Bigfoot, but how to get the justice and the money that we, the Appalachian people, deserve. The Mullins Law Firm is your college headquarters. Call us at 436-HURT. That's 436-HURT.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville.
We're back, folks, getting ready for starting lineups here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Officials are here. I guess this is a big day for officials too, because they're going to try to get them as many in as they can.
Get multiple games in without traveling all over, the 14th region.
Yeah. First start with the Cordia Lions right off the bat. We'll start off number 1, Chandler Hall.
Number 3, Caden Neese.
Number 3, Caden Neese. Number 10, Cooper Combs. Number 11, Kevin Sellers. And finally, number 15, Brandon Conley. Lions coached by Coach Mitch Smith, who has been around the block in the 14th region.
He has, Mitch,
well respected.
Very, very well respected, and assistant coach on Shannon Hoskins with the Commodores for a number of years.
And starting things off for the Buckhorn Wildcats, Dylan Easterling. Number 0, number 12, Austin Riley. Number 24, Jacob Neese. Number 3, Ethan Huff. And number 35, Braden Rice. Wildcats coached by Shannon Blank. His second year as head coach here at the Horn, and spent his first year up at Dilts Combs. Now they're breaking in the new venue, and everybody glad to be here, and I'm glad to get to kick this one off as we're going to see who comes out on top here. The first game of day 2 here at the Buckhorn Lake Christmas Classic, and controlling the temp is the Cordia Lions. Chandler Hall has it on the right wing. Picks up his dribble, backs it out. So Caden Neese staring over the defense. Buckhorn. Oh, nice little just simple motion offense there, and to the rack for an easy 2, Jeff.
Yeah, that easy layup by Sellers. Cordia comes out in the press. Buckhorn breaks it easily and can't convert.
Neese into the lane, misses the shot, but Buckhorn gets the offensive rebound and going to be fouled, so they're going to have it under their own basket. Easterling, hot shooter the last time we were here. He finds Riley for the 3 to open things off for the Wildcats. 3-2. 7:20 on the clock. They lead it by 1, and now Buckhorn in the press. It's going to be a physical game, Jeff. Buckhorn gets their hands on it. Ball on the floor, and it's going to stay with the Lions.
Fast and physical. Both teams looking to apply that full court pressure here early on.
Sellers going to trigger things in, and we got a foul away from the ball, and we're going to call it on
Chandler Hall. Like he was trying to get a little position to get the inbounds passed.
So turnover immediately for the Lions, and into Easterling. Easterling back into Riley. Riley back to the basket. Back to Easterling. Going to fire the 3. No good. Rice offensive board. Finds Huff top of the key. Back to Easterling. Giving him some room. He crosses over. Dribbles to his left, and they'll restart the offense. Under 7 to go first quarter. 3-2 Wildcats. Huff has it left wing to Riley in the corner. Oh, good move by Neese, but can't get the little short-range jumper to go. Just finds an open spot in the court. Riley finds him, and here come the Lions. Offensive foul. And that is Caden Neese with the basketball. Got a little out of control, Jeff.
Now they're saying the foul was on Buckhorn. He's going to
Apologies. So that's an and one.
And the basket.
We're a minute and a half in. I've already messed up my first call of the game. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. But Neese to the line. Gets the free throw to go for the 5-3 lead. Buckhorn breaks the press in a hurry. Neese a little out of control. Nearly trapped in the corner, but he finds Easterling off to Rice. Floats it up. No good. Offensive board controlled by Riley. Riley to Huff. Huff. They're working around to Easterling on the left wing. Screen from Rice. He gets into the lane. Fires one up. Oh! Going to go to the line, but Jeff, circa shot. Maybe just a hair too much English. That one spun out of the rim.
Yeah, it had a lot of spin on it. I thought it was going to be the and one opportunity for Easterling, but that foul was called on Chandler Hall for Cordia, and that's his second.
First free throw up and in, 5-4, lead down to 1 for the Lions as checking into the game going to be Landon Hall. Cordia kind of light over there on the bench, Jeff.
Yeah, I talked to their bookkeeper, Miss Cody, and said there was a couple guys not here today, so short bench for the Lions this morning.
Tie game, 5-5, and on the inbounds, another turnover. Lions going to talk it over. Mitch Smith calling the timeout, full timeout. We'll take it with him back. Oh, no, 30-second. We'll keep it right here. If you play your cards right, though, Jeff, if you're as inconspicuous as possible when calling the full or the 30, you can basically get a full timeout.
You can get a full. You can. And you'll see a lot of coaches do that. They'll call a timeout, and then the officials will have to ask them several times if they want a full or a 30, and then you take your 30 and you get 45, 50 seconds out of it. And I think that's what Coach Smith did right there. Veteran move from the Cordia head coach, but he's got to coach his guys up right here to take care of the basketball. 4 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of this one can be harmful.
And Buckhorn, they've got Cordia with 4 points. I had them with, is that the official book or is that, I had them with 5.
I had them with 5 as well.
Okay.
2 layups and a free throw.
We'll go with that. 5-5 right now. Riley to Huff in the corner. Back to Easterling. Going to fire the wide open 3. It's good. You can't leave him open. 8-5. Buckhorn leads it.
4 early points here for Easterling.
And Buckhorn on the press. Immediately Huff. Going to be a little too aggressive there. Gets called for the bump from behind. 5:27 on the clock. Buckhorn leads at 8-5. And it's going to be Cordia ball, and Buckhorn will back the pressure off.
Yeah, that little break for Cordia there as they get a little reprieve from the Buckhorn pressure, but the Wildcats still picking up here in the half-court man-to-man.
Here we go. 3 from the Lions. It is good from Landon Hall, who just checked into the game. Ties the game up at 8 apiece. 5:12 to play. Up ahead to Riley. Buckhorn going to fire the mid-range jumper in transition. Can't get it to go. They swing it around to Huff on the offensive board. He gets it to go. 11-8. Buckhorn by 3 with 5 minutes to play in the first.
Threes flying everywhere for both these teams early on.
Huff steals the inbounds. Can't get the layup to go. Offensive board up and in. 13-8.
Another timeout from the Lions.
And there we go. This time, no mistake about it. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:43 to go in the first. 13-8 Buckhorn on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill-up or you need a fill-up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
13-8, the Wildcats up on the Lions here with 4:43 to go, and after they burn another timeout, this Buckhorn pressure giving them fits right now. And Jeff, you mentioned in the break, Nice saddled with that, or Hall saddled with that second foul early, and there comes an offensive foul as Austin Riley steps in and takes one. That don't have a really deep bench and can't really afford to get in foul trouble.
No, fouls sort of piling up for Cordia here early on, especially with their primary ball handler, Chandler Hall, with 2 already.
And there comes another one as Riley on the double clutch off the pass from Rice. Going to go to the free throw line.
I think that was on Brandon Conley. If so, that's his second.
Missed the free throw. Definitely, as the experienced bookkeeper, Tanya Cody over there for the Cordia Lions, she is holding up the 2 fingers to let them know.
Logan Applegate into the lineup for Cordia.
Riley splits a pair, 14-8. Wildcats up by 6. And into the teeth of this press. They're going to break it, but shuffling the feet on the way to the basket was Logan Applegate. He had some room there, but just looking like he was doing football drills there, Jeff.
Yeah, he got a little too excited. He had a good look. He just took that extra step as he was trying to collect and go score.
And Riley going to get behind the press, misses the shot, but Nice up and in on the offensive glass. Buckhorn having a day on the offensive glass as well as they lead it by 8 with 4 minutes to go here in the first.
It was a good job by Nice putting himself in that position to get the offensive rebound.
And Nice putting himself in, Caden Nice putting himself in position to get to the free throw line here. The Euro step going to draw the foul and cut into this lead with the clock stop.
Yeah, and that's, Cordia has to take advantage of this. Anytime they can cash one in from the free throw line, it's going to help them claw back into this one, down 8 early on.
Misses the first as back into the game. Chandler Hall and Kevin Sellers are going to come back in for the Lions. And here goes second free throw for Nice. Makes the second. Lead down to 7, 16-9. Buckhorn really patient in attacking that press. And they're going to find Huff for a 3 off of it. No dice. Rebounded by the Lions. And here they come, Nice in transition. Crosses over and he's going to back it up to the logo. Right side. No good on the 3 from Hall. And here comes Buckhorn in a hurry. Easterling. It's got to be a charge. Yeah, completely out of control there. Definitely aggressive, but just not.
Yeah, you can't.
Just going. You cannot. Once you get going so fast, you just can't slow down.
Well, you can't fault what Easterling was trying to do, just how he was trying to do it. That's one of those things. If you come to a jump stop, make a nice bounce pass, it gets delivered on time.
Here you go. Cordia working on the press. They beat it, and Nice picking things up for the Lions as they cut the lead to 5 with 3:15 to go here in the first. Rice has it for the Wildcats. Right wing to the rack. Don't know that that's his move, Jeff.
No, here comes Cordia.
Up ahead to Sellers. Sellers blocked by Huff, but he lands with the ball out of bounds. Sellers kind of shakes his head and says, what do I got to do? I got to do?
Thinking he got fouled. I like what Cordia is trying to do, though. They're trying to attack this Buckhorn press and get some layups off the backside of it, and Buckhorn just able to recoup defensively there and get the stop.
Ball into Thomas and stolen away, but Huff. Okay, yep. Huff gonna get credit for the steal, and they're gonna take it out of bounds as Cordia knocked it out. And here we go, 16-11, under 3 to play in the first. Buckhorn by 5. They have the basketball. Cordia hanging in there.
The Lions in the middle of a little mini run here, a 3-0 run. Need a stop and a score.
Riley to the rack, up and in, 18-11. And now Cordia got to deal with the press. And they lose it into the backcourt. Oh, and Sellers got to be careful. He just threw the ball, and that on a good day, that's a delay of game. On a bad day, that's a technical foul.
Right, right. I think the officials gave him a look, let him know not to do that again.
Best course of action, in my opinion. Get it under control without burning the place down first.
Right. But that's a possibility. Anytime you make that call.
Oh, yeah, anytime. And Huff called for the travel as the pump fake feet shuffle. That's the 14th region special.
That's right.
See that called all the time. Yeah, I remember a few years ago, Cordia, as they lose it in the backcourt, Nice just took his eyes off the ball and lost it. Cordia lost a game to the Estill County Engineers in the 14th region because they slammed the ball down.
Yeah, twice, wasn't it? Didn't they do it multiple times?
Well, I think they did it once, but the night before or 2 days before, Wolf County did it.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking
but Nice to the rack for the Wildcats following the shot, gets it to go, and now gets the steal. Going to be a jump ball called. And it's going to go stay with Buckhorn. Cordia fans don't like it. Sellers was over there trying to get the ball and throw it into him, and now got their hand on it, can't get the steal. Buckhorn with the ball. Huff had it top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Nice, an offensive board again, and gets it. Going to get the foul call, and I think it's on Sellers.
Jacob Nice so good at that right there. He tracks the ball on the miss, and he was up high enough. He wasn't going to bring it down. He was just going to, tip it back in, but was fouled and earns a trip to the charity stripe.
20-11 as Nice gets the first go. 21-11, 10-point lead with 1:38 on the clock in the first. Nice is a really athletic kid.
He is.
And he makes the second free throw, 22-11. Don't want to. Looks a little. He looks his best. I'll just say he looks his best when he's just out there hustling, letting things come to him. As missed layup attempt by the Lions on the other end, and here comes Nice. Avoids the charge. Kind of moves his body in midair to avoid it and gets the layup to go, 24-11.
I think it shows you how much he's matured as a player. I think last year, the year before, he charges right there.
Buckhorn out all over the Lions right now. Steal layup, 26-11. We'll keep it right here as Coach Smith wants to call another timeout. The train's coming off the tracks, Jeff.
Yeah, Buckhorn, Cordia went on the little 3-0 run, and since then, Buckhorn's on a 10-0 run, fueled by, turnovers and offensive rebounds, and really taking advantage of the mistakes from Cordia, and Buckhorn stretching this lead out to 15.
Yeah, Jacob Nice was saying earlier, I feel like he's really gifted athlete. He plays hard. He sometimes he looked, especially last year, he looked a little clunky out there. He looked like he was kind of figuring things out as he's going along. But I talked to Coach Blank last year about his team, and he talked about Nice. He's one of the kids he trusted the most on the team. So just a leader out there, getting things done, playing hard.
Well, he's long too, and he's, like you said, Nathan, he's very athletic, and Coach Blank has him at the front of the press, and now they're backed up and looks like maybe a 1-2-2, and he's going to be the point on that. And his long arms. He's very disruptive. He's athletic. He gets offensive rebounds. Got a great mid-range game. I mean, 15 feet and in, he's as good as anybody, in the mountains.
1:07 on the clock. Cordia trying to end this quarter on a high note. If they don't slow this momentum down, Buckhorn can blow the doors off this one in the first half. Lions. Hall with it. Right side to Neese. Neese double teamed. Down low. Oh, foul call. Not a lot going on there, Jeff, but that's going to send to the free throw line Brandon Conley.
Yeah,
Peyton Collins down low there. He thought he played that pretty well.
He did a good job going, putting his chest on Conley, and just whistled for the foul.
First free throw was not close. The next one, don't know that it was much closer.
No, it was,
I don't know if that one touched the rim or not, but they're letting them go the other way. And we got a I guess Hall was about to go after a Wildcat, but no such luck. His own teammate was put the hurt to him there, Jeff.
Yeah,
put hands on him.
Huff had the rebound, and I think he may have caught the Cordia player with an incidental elbow, but he took offense to it.
Riley with the elbow jumper. It's good. 28-11, under 30 to play now in the first quarter. And like we said, this is going to be physical. We knew it.
Like you said, Nathan, Cordia just wants to get to the end of this first quarter and try to regroup, maybe in with a little positive momentum.
Offensive foul called against
Conley.
Conley for kind of lowering the shoulder and putting a little boom on there. And, okay, we got checking it in. Another player checking in for the Lions. Here we go, 10 seconds, 11 seconds on the clock. Buckhorn going to run one quick play. Huff, pump fake into the lane, can't get the shot to go. Cordia shot at the buzzer, not going to get it. Huff going to be called for the foul on the half-court heave, Jeff.
Sort of a desperation attempt from Cordia's Caden Neese, and Huff a little too aggressive, tried to get another block shot. Picks up the foul, and Neese has 3 with no time on the clock.
Yeah, gets the first to go. 28-11. That will make it 28-12. Two more shots to go. Second one up and in. 28-13. That'll kill momentum.
Oh, yeah. Gives Buckhorn a little extra time in this huddle, though. There, Coach Blank over there coaching them up.
28-14, 3 for 3. We'll be back with the second quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hyden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hyden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hyden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back, Lions with the basketball, down 14 and nearly turn it over. Now they do turn it over. Riley coming the other way for the Wildcats, up ahead to Easterling. Off the rim, no good. Scramble for the basketball, another offensive board. Easterling for three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. Nice has it, down 14, 7:30 to go in the first half, trying to chip back into this one.
That's how you do it. You got to get stops on the defensive end. Stops without fouling is a huge thing for Cordia right now.
Cordia looking confused with this 1-2-2, Jeff. And they make their way inside, get an offensive board. And here comes Buckhorn, comes off with it, going the other way. No good on the shot attempt. Ball batted around. Lions come up with it. Lions things seem to be coming to them a little easier now. 6:50 on the clock. 28-14 Buckhorn. Lions working around the key. Nice has it. Left corner batted away. Keeps it, but he is trapped in the corner. He needs help. He's going to hit it off of a Wildcat. Give him some breathing room for a minute.
Yeah, that pressure defense from Buckhorn just causing Cordia all sorts of problems right now. 1-2-2, it's very opportunistic to trap in the corners, and that's what Buckhorn did that possession.
And oh my goodness, ball immediately into the Lions. Shot up, but swatted away by the Jacob Nice. And Cordia turns it over again. Nice can't get the layup to go. The defense was good. Nice pulls it off for the Lions on a breakaway. Up and in. 28-16.
There's the delay of game warning.
Yeah.
Let the first one go as sort of a warning, and this one is the official warning. So
28-16, lead down to 12. This was 17 a minute ago, and Jacob Nice loses position, and the Lions steal it in transition, gets the shot up, no good. Going to stay with them on the tap, though.
Yeah, Cooper Combs with a nice steal, great defensive position. Took it all the way to the rack. Couldn't get the shot to go, but Cordia keeps possession.
Here we go. Lions throwing it in. Nice over the top. I'm going to work this around. Try to get something going for the Lions. Nice, 5:45 on the clock, down 12. Directing traffic. Trying to screen the top of that zone. He gets all the way down into the paint, up and in. 28-18. I don't know that he really messed with the screen. He just kind of waited for things to slow down and took it to the rack. So lead down to 10.
Nice take and finish by Nice right there.
It's a 7-0 run for the Lions. Riley blocked at the goal. And here comes Nice in transition for the Lions, and he's going to be fouled. He drives right into the teeth of that defense. About 4 Wildcats around him, and he gets knocked down.
Yeah, he saw what he was trying to do right there, and he's been real good at finishing in the paint and was fouled that time by Collins. I don't think Collins intended to foul him, but when he fell, he landed on the leg of Caden Nice and beat Cordia's ball out of bounds.
Over the top. Once again, they get it in to Cooper Combs. Back to Nice, right wing. Directs traffic. Screen from the big man into the lane. Fires the jumper. No good. Buckhorn with the rebound. Jacob Nice coming the other way.
To the rack.
And he does not stop. Puts it in. 30-18. Lead to 12.
It's Buckhorn's first points of this quarter. Went over 3 minutes without scoring. That's very important for Cordia. Keep this one in reach.
Nice going to lose it. Oh, they're going to call it off of the Wildcats. Nice before 28 on the clock, throwing it in for the Lions. He's tired, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, he's being hounded out there.
And they're going to throw it away. No, the Wildcats Going to the rack. That's Daniel Morris for the Wildcats. I thought they were going to throw it out of bounds and let it go, and Morris sneaks in there at the last second, snatches it, and heads to the rim.
Very heady play by Morris there to come up with the steal, and a nice take will earn him a trip to the free throw line.
No good on the first one. Couple wild free throw attempts here in the last little bit. We'll see what we got next. It is up, and that one nothing but net. 31-18, lead at 13, and that's Buckhorn's first point and first points in a little bit after Nice layup and then that free throw. They were in a bit of a drought.
Yeah, they really were. It seemed like Cordia had a lot of momentum. They just have to try to regain it back here. Nice looking to keep adding to his total.
Just past the halfway point of the second quarter, top of the key, Cooper Combs. Batted away by Easterling, coming the other way. Layup up and in, 33-18, lead back at 15. Lions get it to Cooper Combs, and when Buckhorn has time to set up their defense, Cordia just looks confused. Into the big man, can't get it to go. Rice with the rebound. Off Denise, and Buckhorn pushing up ahead to Easterling. To the rim, no good. Riley offensive board up and in, 35-18, everything going right for the Wildcats again.
Yeah, Buckhorn sort of answered the bell here, stretching that lead back out.
35-18. Nice to the rim for the Lions, up and in, 35-20. They will not go away.
Nice backdoor cut and then finish with the left hand by the senior from Cordia, Caden Nice.
Here comes Riley to Easterling, left wing to Rice in the corner. They continue to work it around, and here we go. Easterling steps in, shoots the jumper. It's good, 37-20.
Easterling's 8th point of the night.
2:30 on the clock. Nice with the ball for the Lions. Working on Riley. Timeout, Cordia. 30 seconds. We'll keep it right here.
You mentioned Caden Nice being tired, Nathan. He's being chased out there by Austin Riley and Jacob Nice, and they're really making him earn everything he's got.
Oh, yeah, he's had to work hard, and he's doing a lot. How many points he got right now for the
15.
15 out of 20.
15 out of the 20, yes. So he's,
as Meatloaf would say, it ain't bad. You know,
it ain't bad. It ain't bad.
15 out of 20 ain't bad. But that's a big chunk of their scoring, and he's they're going to have to find someone else to help him out.
Yeah, you got to help take the heat off of him a little bit, and somebody's got to be that secondary ball handler and that passer. Once he gives it up, Buckhorn's doing a good job of not letting him get it back. He's got those 15, 5 of them from the free throw line, but a lot of those, all of his field goals, he scored basically going one-on-one and getting in the lane.
37-20, Lions with the ball. Nice. Pump fake, slings it around. He gets it back, top of the key, guarded by Riley. Now he'll back it up. Riley to Nice. Oh, Nice down low, and he's going to draw the foul on Jacob Nice. Riley really doing a good job, but then gets a little too close to him on the perimeter, and Nice blows by him.
Yeah, he's a nice guard. He handles the ball well. He's got a real quick first step, and once he clears his shoulder and his hips, he's going to get to the paint. Knocks down that free throw.
37-21, 1:57 on the clock here in the first half. Next one up. It's good. 37-22, lead down to 15. Nice Leaves it off for Easterling, and he will get the offense going. Dribbles to his left into Riley in the post. Turnaround, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. And here comes Caden Neese. 1:35 on the clock. To the corner for three, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Easterling up ahead to Neese, going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lions.
Buckhorn looking to run. Cordia doing a good job getting back on that transition defense. Knocks it out of bounds.
Air ball off the inbounds from Riley. Lions going to let it go out of bounds. Coach Blank, I think he was saying that it was tipped.
He's going to dial up some pressure right here and bring them back to the full court press for this last 1 minute, 23 seconds of the second quarter.
37-22. Cordia dealing with the full court pressure here. Having a hard time getting in. And Buckhorn comes out of there with it. Easterling backs it up. Over for three. It is good.
Cameron Miller, write it down.
40-22, largest lead of the game at 18. Neese has it. They're going to break the press. And falls down. Huff coming this way for Buckhorn. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Jacob Neese going to the free throw line.
There he is again, Jacob Neese, tracking that ball, grabbing another offensive rebound. He's so good at that.
Cooper Combs wanted a foul, but I think he just fell.
Yeah,
I didn't see any contact.
I think you're right, Nathan.
Neese first free throw up, no good. .51 seconds on the clock. Second free throw good. Lead at 19, largest of the game. Combs will throw it out of bounds as got it up ahead to Landon Hall, and he tried to lead the three-quarter court pass, but just leads it too far.
An official timeout.
Got some
water or something on the floor?
Yeah. 41 seconds on the clock. It is 41-22. Buckhorn with the lead. A bucket here will give them a 20-point advantage, growing on the largest of the game. You know, it looked like Cordia had crept back into this after going down by 17. They cut it to 10 and then just got out of hand from there.
Yeah, Buckhorn, the big three by Cameron Miller. He had a steal from Easterling and a layup. Austin Riley with an offensive rebound and put back. And Buckhorn, you know, thanks to those couple plays, right back in the driver's seat in this one.
35 seconds on the clock. Buckhorn with the basketball. Oh, and the Huff down low. Can't get it to go. Wide open layup, Jeff.
Yeah, Huff's got to get that one to go. Just took his eye off the backboard.
Oh. Foul caught on Riley. Riley upset, but he was backpedaling the whole way, but also had the shoulder in his chest.
Yeah, that was one of those that could have definitely gone either way. Goes against Riley. Cordia inbounds it underneath their own basket.
I think if Riley just stood his ground and fell down at the start, he would have been all right. Oh, Neese with the three. It's good. 41-25. 10 seconds on the clock. 16-point lead for the Horn. Huff to Easterling. Down low to Riley. 1 second on the clock. They're not going to get a shot off. 16-point lead for Buckhorn. 41-25 at the half. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and talk about it here at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Take the halls and take control with Advance Pay, the plan you've been asking for, with no credit check, no contract, and most features of postpaid, plus lots of new multi-month options and plans. It's Advance Pay from Appalachian Wireless. Take the halls with $100 off select Advance Pay devices. Ask Santa's Little Helpers about Advance Pay at your favorite Appalachian Wireless location. Your plan, your way, Advance Pay, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Gully! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Gully! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
We're back, folks. Under 7 to go here at the half. 41-25, Buckhorn leads it by 16 at the half. They've led it by as many as 19. And it was back and forth for a minute. Buckhorn made a pretty big run to push it out to 17. Then Cordia fires back with a little mini run, and then Buckhorn another large one to build this lead. They give up a few points at the end of the half, but Buckhorn in good shape here.
Yeah, Buckhorn, a lot of balanced scoring from the Wildcats. They were led in scoring in the first half by Jacob Neese. He had 12. Then Austin Riley with 10. Dylan Easterling with 8. And Ethan Huff with 7. Daniel Morris had 1. And Cameron Miller, a big three-pointer midway through the second quarter. And, balanced scoring for Buckhorn, and then sort of the opposite for Cordia. They were led in scoring by Caden Neese. He had 20 of his team's 25 points in the first half. Kevin Sellers had 2, and then Landon Hall had a three-pointer in the first quarter. So Cordia, we mentioned it during the first half. They've got to find someone to score to help Neese out. He's sort of doing the yeoman's work for the Lions, and they're down by 16 at halftime to the Buckhorn Wildcat.
Yeah, he's pretty broad-shouldered, but I don't know if he's got the shoulders to actually pack them to a win without any help whatsoever offensively. He's done a lot. He's hit some threes, shot really well from the free throw line, but he needs some help out there. And Cordia, they really don't have a lot of players on the team, personnel. issues here and there. I feel like if they had an answer inside, this could, because they've given up a ton of offensive rebounds. They've got the ball down low many times, but they've not been able to really get much off of it. Unless it's a layup at the rim, they really don't have anybody. I know they got the big Conley kid, but he's been unable to. He's honestly been an offensive foul machine for the most part.
Yeah, and right, anytime you've got that low post presence, when you got somebody down there that can, score with their back to the basket, it's definitely going to take the pressure, off your guards. And, Cordia has to, clean up the turnovers and clean up the, do a better job on the defensive glass. They're allowing Buckhorn too many second chance opportunities, Buckhorn with a lot of points off turnovers. And, that's one of those things that, Coach Smith, like we mentioned, he's a veteran coach. He knows what he's doing. That comes with time. You've got to get guys used to being, that secondary ball handler or that scorer down low, to take some pressure off your senior guard and Caden East and not turn the basketball over. And, that's really been the difference in this game right here is Buckhorn, have sort of firmly in control at halftime.
Yeah, they've put together some runs. The defensive pressure has been when they're pressing, they're good. But I don't think, still early in the season, don't know if they're wanting to press start to finish or maybe saving a little bit here and there. They did that press for a while, got that big lead, and then switched to the 1-2-2, which was frustrating in the half court, but still didn't provide the turnovers and the the offense from defense that the press did. Then they went back to it. What do you know? Another big lead.
And I think that comes back to when in your pregame interview with Coach Blank of Buckhorn. 3 games in 3 days. I'm sure he pressed yesterday, and I'm sure he'll press tomorrow. So it's one of those things where you just press at sort of timely opportunities instead of doing it wire to wire, and save some legs and still be effective with that pressure when you put it on.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to take one more game break here at the half. It's 41-25 Buckhorn, leading it by 16 over the Cordia Lions. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Dig into a delicious deal at Fazoli's. Your favorite Fazoli's pastas are now just $4 for a limited time only. Enjoy tasty spaghetti with marinara sauce, hearty spaghetti with meat sauce, or creamy and cheesy fettuccine with Alfredo sauce for only $4. Yes, you heard right, just $4. These dishes include our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Big flavor, bigger value. Get these $4 pastas today only at Fazoli's.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Are you running into roadblocks that keep you from obtaining or maintaining employment? Perhaps you lack reliable transportation, or maybe you need ongoing child care. Whatever the obstacle, LKLP Community Action can help solve it. Their Workforce Solutions team can tailor their career services to meet your specific needs. Let them help remove any barriers holding you back from sustainable employment. Call 606-436-3161 or visit www.lklp.org to jumpstart your career today. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKCEP.
Back, folks, getting ready to get this second half rocking here. First of our morning doubleheader, morning-afternoon doubleheader with Buckhorn and Cordia. Girls coming up after this one concludes. Buckhorn going to inbound the ball with a 16-point lead. Into Riley, back to Huff. Huff to the rack, up and in. 43-25. 7:50 on the clock. They scored with less than 10 seconds.
And bring up the press.
And Easterling going to bump Hall a little bit. He called for the foul, and that's going to slow the press down.
That's the thing the press do. You know, I think it's Easterling's third foul, and you tend to, when you're a little more aggressive defensively, you tend to, pick up a few more fouls, and definitely don't want him fouling out of this one.
Nope. To the rack, Nice offensive board can't get it to go, and here come the Wildcats. Riley up ahead to Easterling for an easy 2. 20-point lead, largest of the game. Hall into Nice, working on the press, up ahead to Combs. And they nearly lose it out of bounds. I don't see how they didn't. Into the big man. Back out, three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by the Lions. Back in the hands of Nice. Crossover. Trying to work things around. Find an opening. No dash yet. Nice had a step on Riley and then brings it back.
Good help defense from Braden Rice there. Sort of slowed him down, made him think better of it, backed it out, reset the troops.
To Hall. Hall going to force one up. Can't get it to go. Rice with the rebound for the Wildcats. Up ahead to Huff. Huff finds Riley. Corner three. It's good. 48-25. 23-point lead, and Huff nearly gets the steal.
Well, Huff's a tall kid. He's sort of like Jacob Meese. He's got long arms. He gets in those passing lanes and can be a little disruptive. Nearly comes up with a steal there.
Chandler Hall back into the game for the Lions. Logan Hall throws it in. Landon Hall throws it in. And they turn it over. Here comes Rice. The big man on a breakaway. Up and in. 50-25. Doubling them up. And Cordia trapped in the corner. Throws it away. Riley out to Easterling, and it's good. 52-25. 27-point lead. And timeout, Cordia. That press is back on. Full timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. 52-25. Buckhorn with the big lead. 5:47 to go in the third quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
We're back, folks. 52-25. 5:47 to go here in the third. Wildcats, just pouring it on to start the second half, Jeff.
11-0 run for Buckhorn, fueled by, some Cordia turnovers and missed shots. And Buckhorn, looking to run, pushing it in transition, getting some easy looks for Easterling and Rice and Huff, just to name a few.
Here we go. Hall running the baseline. Comes back to Nice. Nice working against this press.
A little different press from Buckhorn here. The 2-2-1 instead of the 1-2-2 that they've been in primarily the whole game.
Nice down low. Can't get it to go. Going to be tapped out of bounds by the Wildcats.
Austin Riley nearly comes up with a steal there. Just couldn't control it.
Here we go. Nice. Got to get it in pretty quick. Has to go over the top, and they're going to manage to get it to Cooper Combs and back in Nice's hands with 5:20 to go in the third. Down 27 to the rack. Swatted by Jacob Nice. Up ahead to Easterling on a breakaway. Up and in. 54-25. 29-point lead. Into the front court. Tapped away. Nice controls it.
Thought he lost it there for a second, Nathan. It looked like it almost got away from him.
Caden Nice. Riley staring at him. 4:45 on the clock. Down low, stolen away. Easterling to Riley. He's fouled going to the free throw line. Landon Hall just go ahead and hits him across the arm. Says, hey, look, if you can make free throws, you can make free throws, but you ain't getting this layup.
You're going to make them earn that one. That's, the foul prevented Riley from the three-point play, like you said, Nathan, and he'll have to earn them with 2 free throws.
First one to go. 30-point lead with 4:40 to go in the third. We are 5 points away from a running clock. Riley, 2 free throws. Good to go. 56-25. 31-point lead. Shannon Blank backs the dogs off.
Cordia
backs the cats off.
Right, backs them up. Cordia needs a basket, Nathan. They've yet to score in this third quarter.
Nice to the rack. Oh, man. The Jordan rules.
That's right.
It's
like Chicago and Detroit.
This is, young man, if you get into the paint, you will see what this new court feels like.
You want to draw some contact as Rice whistled for the foul.
Free throw up. It's good. Lead back down to 30. .424 on the clock. Free throw up, no good. And I believe that's off for the Wildcats, yeah. Huff couldn't control the rebound.
Yeah, Huff went after that rebound with one hand. You'll hear coaches all the time tell their players to go get the rebound with 2 hands. Huff tried to control it with one, was not able to. Cordia basketball.
Yep. Be a foul on Rice. It's going to be before the shot, I believe. Miller checking in for the Wildcats. Big man Rice going to have a seat. Caden Nice going to throw it in for the Lions. Into Hall, no good. Offensive board up and in by Caden Nice. 56-28.
3-point trip for Cordia that time. A free throw, and then they get the ball back off the turnover.
And here come the Wildcats. Riley, corner 3. No good. Caden Nice with the rebound. Man, if we can get player of the game to a team in a losing effort. It's 3, no good. Caden Nice doing a little bit of everything for the Lions, but the Wildcats just so tough today.
Yeah, Buckhorn, they went through some stretches where they've just absolutely, dominated the basketball game, and that's very evident in the score.
Cooper Combs with the ball, goes to his right, back to his left. They work it around to Chandler Hall. Left wing, he dribbles to his right. Directs some traffic, 3:35 on the clock. 28-point lead for the Wildcats. Combs has it to his left, and he takes an extra step. 3:23 on the clock.
Didn't agree with the call. He went over and demonstrated what he did to his coach, and I think he drug that pivot foot, took that extra step, like you said. That's a walk in just about any league, Nathan.
I appreciate, oh my goodness. Riley hits the deck. Easterling going to get the shot to go. 58-28. It's near y'all. Lions, you don't want to You don't want to get into a wrestling match with the Buckhorn Wildcats.
No,
these guys are not the ones. Into the big man, no good. It's going to be a walk on Huff. Is interesting as he was tied up, and Buckhorn going to throw in some reserves. Yeah, Coach Blank knows what's up, Jeff.
Oh, yeah,
he knows what's up.
You know, like he said, he's got another game tomorrow, and trying to rest some guys. Jody Stamper into the game, his first time checking in today for the Wildcats.
There we go. Nice with the ball for the Lions. 2:30 on the clock here in the third. 30-point lead. Ooh, call against the Wildcats.
Get Daniel Morris for the reach in.
Crowd didn't like that.
Much to the chagrin of the Wildcat Nation here.
Yeah. 2:28 on the clock. 30-point lead. Ball in the Nice. Nice blows by Morris. But like we said, the Jordan rules. He's got everybody else waiting for him on the inside, and Peyton Collins is going to be called for the foul.
That will send Caden Nice back to the line for 2 more free throws. 23 points on the afternoon for the senior guard from Cordia. Make it 24.
First one, no good. I believe so. I had a big Buckhorn fan walk in front of me. I can't.
Both of them were good. He made the first one.
Okay, there we go. (58-29), 58-30. Turnover on the Wildcats.
We'll give it back to Cordia. You know, Easterling not in the game. Jacob Neese not in the game. Austin Riley not in the game. Some other guys for Buckhorn are going to have to sort of step up and handle the ball here.
28-point lead. Buckhorn nearly with the steal. And Lions is going to go ahead and throw it away for him.
Another Cordia turnover. Gives it back to Buckhorn. Alex Begley checking in for the Wildcats.
58-30. 28-point lead, Buckhorn basketball. 2 minutes to go in the third. Peyton Collins, top of the key, looking for help. And we got a timeout, Buckhorn. We'll keep it right here. 1:49 to go in the third.
Yeah, Coach Blank not really liking the way his team was struggling to get in an offense. You know, he got some reserves in, some guys playing maybe different positions, and he sensed the turnover was coming and burned one of his timeouts.
58-30, 28-point lead. Buckhorn throwing some subs in here and there just to get the starters some rest. This one, I've seen some big comebacks, Jeff. I've never seen a 30-point comeback in the fourth quarter.
No, and it's, you very highly unlikely. You know, if you're Cordia and Coach Mitch Smith, you're just sort of not worried about the scoreboard right here. You want your guys to keep playing. You know, don't turn the ball over, execute on offense, play defense without fouling. And, I'm sure he's hoping he, sort of wins the fourth quarter, so to speak.
Ball into Miller. Miller to Morris for the Wildcats. Continuing to work it around the three-point line. Miller out here. Stamper, Collins, Miller. Buckhorn moving a lot of guys. And Morris going to walk with it.
Coach Blank telling him to shoot it.
.125 to go here in the third. Over to Neese. Can't get it to go for the Lions. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Up ahead to Miller. Miller slows down, fires the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lions. Stolen away by Buckhorn. Up and in.
Alex
Big
Begley.
man Begley with a minute on the clock. Cuts it to 30.
He's right place, right time. That ball was deflected by Morris. Begley picks it up and puts it in.
Pushes it to 30, I should say. 45 seconds on the clock. Cordia to Combs. Combs got Miller on him. Screen coming. To the rack. Finds Neese on the other side. And he's going to throw it away. Stamper up for the Wildcats. To Miller, and they'll set the offense up with under 30 to play in the third. And a little foul call. Buckhorn going to take it out of bounds.
Get Chandler Hall called for the foul. Tried to reach in and take it from Miller. Got a lot of body in the process.
20 seconds on the clock. Stamper. Moving screen called on Collins. And he looks over at his coach and tried to show how well that he stood straight up for that.
Standing my ground.
Free throws, yeah. Okay.
This is a player control, so there will be no free throws on this one. 17 seconds left. Both these teams sort of looking to limp into the fourth quarter, Nathan.
Neese going to lose it, but Collins going to touch it after him. So 9 seconds on the clock in the third, 60-30. Buckhorn by 30. And Lions throw it away to end the third. Morris is going to lose it to end the third. We'll be back with the fourth here, 60-30. Buckhorn leads it on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Back, folks, 60-30. Buckhorn leading by 30 here to start the fourth. And Buckhorn going to send the starters out, Jeff, to start the fourth. They got a rest at the third, but I think Coach Blank going to try to get a little 5-0 run, get this clock running, and get out of here.
Right, yeah, you got a lot of games today. He's probably looking to get this second one started somewhat close to on time. Be an illegal screen on Cordia's number 11, Kevin Sellers. Anytime you try to set that on-the-ball screen and you reach out with the shoulder, the chicken wing, it's going to be called.
Unless you're good at hiding it and doing it where the ref can't see it.
Yeah.
There's an art form to that. I perfected it for a while. Here we go. Huff to Rice. Buckhorn working on this. Oh, Easterling on the blow-by.
Oh.
Reverse layup, right hand over the head. 62-30.
It was a nice finish in traffic by Easterling.
Cade Neese with the ball. 7:15 to go here in the fourth. There'll be a foul called on the Wildcats. And they find, okay, we're ready for play. Don't know what the holdup was.
I don't need There's discussion going on at the scorers table, but it's just the first foul, so obviously neither team's in the bonus.
Sailors down low to Neese, can't get it to go. Jacob Neese up ahead to Easterling on a breakaway, up and in, 64-30, 1 point away from the running clock. Blocked by Neese on the other end, man.
I'm telling you,
Hall thought he had one.
He's such a good athlete, and he times those blocks. That's about his third block today, I believe. Fourth.
Sailors point blank, and Jacob Neese says, not today, brother. Not today. Foul on the Lions in the ensuing scuffle, and here we go, 64-30, a bucket, a point here. We'll put this one in running clock territory. Easterling to Huff, back to Easterling. Riley comes out into the lane. He's partially blocked by Sellers, and the Lions coming the other way. Neese contested by Huff, no good, and here we go, up ahead to Rice. Rice to the rack, up and in, 66-30. Running clock. Run it. Missed shot by the Lions coming the other way. Riley to the rack. Up and in, 68-30. And, yeah, Coach Blank says, let's get him out of there.
Yeah, you called it, Nathan. Coach Blank sort of wanted to get that clock moving with the, by putting the starters back in. And then now he's going to pull them out, get them some rest, and let some of his younger guys gain some valuable experience.
Buckhorn nearly got the steal, but three-pointer going to go the other way, and now Rice going to be called for the walk. Going to go back to Cordia, and Buckhorn going to unload the bench.
Rice looked over to Coach Blank like, what did I do wrong? He said, you walked. Get it to a guard. So
it's the bad things that can happen when your big man hits a layup on the other end. They think they can run the point, but here we go. Foul called against the Wildcats. Not a lot of contact from Collins. Collins, he stayed frustrated out there tonight.
Yeah,
this afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it. Just forget anything. Anytime I say tonight, just ignore me. Free throw up and in for Combs.
His first point of the game. First player to score in the second half other than Caden Neese.
Free throw. No good on the second one. 68-31. Buckhorn into the front court. Morris called for the travel.
Took a little extra hop at the end. Braden Everidge now into the lineup for Buckhorn.
Here we go. Under 4 to play. Buckhorn with the steal. Morris in transition. Can't get it to go. Stamper with the offensive board. Collins gets the putback. 70-31. And another delay in play here, which now the clock's running, so it doesn't really matter. But 70-31. Caden Neese to the rack, up in through 4 defenders, but gets it to go. 70-33. 3:08 to play. Jody Stamper fires the three. No good. He's going to get his offensive rebound. Fires up another one. Can't get it to go. Neese taps it out for the Lions. Lions up ahead in transition. Up and in for Chandler Hall. And Buckhorn, they turn it over on the inbounds, steps over the line.
Turnover will give it back to the Lions.
.220 on the clock. Lions get it in and one. As a pass comes into Cooper Combs, he gets the shot to go, going to the free throw line.
Cooper Combs beat his man on the cut. Got the pass, laid it in, and the foul.
Free throw good, 70-38. Stamper with the ball for the Wildcats. Three, no good. Rebounded by Caden Neese. Up ahead to Combs, reverse lay, no good. Neese offensive board. Picks up his dribble. Finds Hall. Hall jump stop. Throws it back out to Neese for three, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Nearly stolen away by Neese, but Stamper picks it up. 1:20 on the clock. Stamper into the front court. Right side for three, it's good.
Waylon Moore, his first basket of the game.
73-38. Clock ticking under a minute to go. As they get things situated with substitutions. Cade Neese with the ball for the Lions. Left side, dribbles to his right. Will be fouled out on the perimeter. It's going to be ball out of bounds. Clock will be under 30 seconds before they throw it in.
Yeah, taking their sweet time.
Ball into Combs, back to Neese. 25 seconds on the clock. Up and in. 73-40, 19 seconds to go. Buckhorn. Trying to get some of the younger players a chance to score. Neese come the other way for the Lions. Gets it to go. 73-42. Launches one at the buzzer. No good. 73-42. Your final score. The Buckhorn Wildcats take down the Cordia Lions. And what are we looking for? Player of the game.
I'd say you can't go wrong with Easterling or Riley.
And Neese as well.
And Neese, yeah, he had a great game defensively.
I think they're. We'll go with Easterling, leader on the court. We'll see if we can catch a. Yeah, let's get Easterling over here for an interview. Just if you can track him down, Jeff, before he gets in there. He's in a hurry. There we go. Here we go, folks. With our East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game, Dylan Easterling. Dylan, we had you pegged for player of the game last time we were here, but you guys kind of let the game get away from you. But that was not the case here tonight. Didn't let this afternoon. I'm sorry. These 11 a.m. tips, they get me. But you guys played a good game out there. The press looked really well. How did it feel out there tonight?
Felt good. Coach told us to come up from the tip, ready to go. We did it.
Things got a little chippy out there with the Lions too. Some back and forth going on. Coach, we talked to Coach before the game. He said it was going to be a physical one. And what's it like in the middle of a 3-day stretch here and a physical game like this?
Oh, it's amazing. All you can ask for. To play like this every day, 3 days in a row. Got another game tomorrow, Lee County.
So looking to make it 3 in a row. You guys had a big win over Redbird yesterday. Big win over Cordia today. What do you know about Lee County?
We got 2 players. We got to focus on them. Go to bed tonight, get ready to come back tomorrow with the same intensity as today.
I think that's the key, that intensity. I think you guys looked a whole lot better, when you're pressing, getting up and down, to get you open in transition, knocking down threes. We're really complimentary of Jacob Meese and Austin Riley. What's it like playing with those two guys?
Oh, it's all my teammates. It's not even me. It's just none of this is possible without them, without our team.
Awesome.
From the 15th man to the starters, they all care. Just want to win.
And you did that today.
Sure did.
Impressive win.
Vintage Buckhorn basketball here from Easterling and the Wildcats. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team, brother.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Dylan Easterling.
And that's going to do it here. Buckhorn, huge win. Running clock affair in the fourth quarter. We're going to go ahead and step away for a minute. And when we come back, we'll get you ready for Buckhorn Cordia Part 2, the girls edition on the East Kentucky Sports Network.